is Carol. Welcome back to my chat room, a place where I share tips and tricks in music learning and talk about sensitive topics that not everyone wants to face it. Today's topic I feel mostly for parents, and some of the topic might be quite long, so I cut down to 3 things that parents need to take note of or be ready before sending your kids to music lesson. Okay, so first thing, be ready for the time commitment of practice. So example, at the start, your child go like, "Mommy, I like piano, I want to learn music. Can I go learn music?" So, of course, when parents hear this, they are very happy. Yeah, so you find a music center, then you put your kid into the lesson. Then after a while, maybe like a few months, your child come back say, "I don't like anymore. I don't like it already. I don't want to learn anymore." So the first thing I think the parent will be like, "Huh? Why? But you say you like last time. Why now you don't like anymore? But I already pay already." The already pay already, I'm not sure if everyone will say that. But I do see some parents in front of me say that like, "I pay already. Why suddenly you say don't want? Then all the money I pay at the beginning, like, go where?" Oh, I was like standing there like, So, for sure it's very confusing. Okay, like what happened? Why suddenly don't like anymore? Of course, there's a lot of factors. Because to be fair, sometimes I know teachers play a part. Like I go to many different music centers and I observe a lot of different teachers teach, and to be honest, yes, teacher play a part. So, but I'm talking about the common one first because today's video is for parents, right? We can talk about this the next time. So then first thing, like I said, you'll be very confused. Like, why suddenly don't like anymore? So if you're interested in knowing about the teacher's part one, right, comment below, okay? I can do it in a different video next time. If not, today one will be go long and long and long and long. Okay? Because we have to be fair. I feel, for me, always reflect on the situation first before we start blaming or pointing or like asking questions like, "Hey, why? What happened?" Right? For me, always reflect first. That's what I do. So let's come back to why like your children suddenly don't like to learn anymore. So I won't go in depth talking about things that most of people already know, like why is practice so important, why we must practice, how to practice, how to manage your time to practice. Nah, okay, everyone, I feel like every family have your own timetable to follow. So this kind of common thing I want to talk about, I like to talk about some hard truth. So I'm just going to share with you another view of learning musical instrument. Hopefully, it helps you understand better on the importance of continuous practice. Okay? So you heard about people saying music is a language? Yes, something like this. So good playing. If you see I look down, but this one is not so good on memory already. I need a chart to tell me. Then my editor was like saying, "You should make a chart, if not you talk long and long and long and long. Like too many information in your head." Then I'm like, yeah, okay. So I have a chart in front of me. So let's say English is your music. Okay, English, your language. Okay, you speak to your children in English, they can answer you properly, they understand what you're talking about. Same thing, music. They understand what the teacher is teaching them. Right? They know that, oh, this is note C, I have to put my finger here. Then Mary Had a Little Lamb is E, D, C, D, E, E, E. Like they all know. They can even sing E, D, C, D, E, E, E for you. Okay, they understand. Then the next thing is the spelling. Right? Like I say, they spell their name. Can you recall how long it takes for you to teach them how to write ABC? You hold their hand, every day write a bit, right? Then so that is like your practice. Because writing, they start from very young. 3 years old, 2 years old, 2, like this, they can hold a big pencil and write ABC like trace already, right? So you think back, how long you take to help them learn how to trace, how to write. So it's the same for music practice. It's like they start later. They start at like 3 years old, 4 years old, or 5 years old, then they start music, right? So the amount of the effort they need to start practicing is like the last time when you start writing with them. A lot of effort. Right? Then after they can play already, they know how, they're very familiar with moving their hands. Same thing, they're very familiar with writing their names already. Then they can, write a lot of words, compose beautiful, beautiful English story, their composition, right? Then same thing, they can play their music very well. So to answer why you're so confused, why last time you like, then now you don't like? You say you're interested, why now no more? Because they didn't get to go to the part of the good music. At the spelling part, they crush already. Like they understand, teacher teach them, they understand. Then when they go home, so they don't have the practice, right? Let's say you're too busy to ask them practice, or you're too busy to sit with them practice. Then naturally, they don't practice, or they practice very little. Then they start to clash. They start to have roadblocks. Then to the center. So this time is either teacher keep repeating, or teacher just keep moving on. Teacher keep repeating, then the children bored. Then I every day do the same thing, I don't want already. Then the children or the teacher just keep moving on, then the children get confused. I don't understand the front part, then the back part, like everything start crashing down. That's where they start to come back and tell you, say, I think I don't like anymore. I don't want to learn already. Okay? Because kids are born to play, right? If you don't tell them what to do, to them the whole day is like play, eat, watch TV, watch handphone, watch YouTube. They're very good at pressing, right? Because they since young, the game all press ma. So when you give them a phone, suddenly they can press anything. When you give them phone, they know, want to call mommy, they will press the one like a phone, then press number, then they can call. So sometimes you feel, wow, I give them phone, they can work so fast. Yeah, because they're very young already, exposed to it, they've got fake toy handphone, right? Yes. So they are born to play. So when you want them to learn something that it is going to be challenging along the way, yeah, so we need a lot of time commitment with parents, like at least have a time. At the beginning, no need a lot one, like 15 to 20 minutes enough for practice. C, D won't take very long at the beginning. But the habit is very important. When they have the habit of every day going to the piano for 15 minutes like this, when it start to get more challenging, right, they auto will practice longer one. But they know that they have to move themselves to the piano. But at the beginning, of course, you have to keep moving them. It's like brush teeth. They won't just go toilet and brush teeth if you give them a toothbrush. You have to bring them to toilet, tell them brush teeth. If you don't tell them brush teeth, I think that night they won't brush. I'm talking about the beginning, not they already have the habit. Before they have the habit. If you don't bring them to toilet every day, or you don't nag at them, say, brush teeth already not? You brush teeth already not? Brush teeth then sleep. I think they won't. Right? Okay. Of course, there's different kind of scenario. Different family have different kind of challenge they are facing, like how to bring their children when you have this kind of schedule. Okay, I have many different ideas for all this kind of situation, and it works when parents follow. Like let's say I give an example of what they can do at home. When they follow, it works, then the children really improve. Okay, so if you'd like to know more about this kind of section, this kind of sharing, just let me know, then we can always open another video to talk about this. Okay, so let's say I bring back to what I said just now. Children are born to play. That's why they need parents to help them manage their time, right? Which brings us to our second point. A bit sensitive, which is parents need to know very clearly what do you want your children to achieve when you put them into piano lesson. I keep saying piano because I'm a piano teacher, but this can be applied to any instrument, violin, cello, guitar, blah blah. Okay, any instrument. So parents need to be very clear of what they want their children to achieve. You ask children, no, they just say, I want to play, because music is a bit different when you put them to art class or when you put them to swimming class. It's a bit different because, like we say just now, it's a language. So it's like a new learning of like how to hold your pencil, how to identify ABC, which is the note position, like this line is what note, that space is what note. It's like a new language for them to learn. It's different when they go art class. They already know how to hold the pencil and thing. They need to collect the information from teacher. Then of course it's not easy. They need to learn how to, but the beginning, the step one of holding the pencil, they're already done. But you picture them when they come into music lesson. How to hold a violin. They need to learn new things. How to hold a violin, right? So not comparing all the... So just now I say what you want to achieve before you put your child inside the music lesson, right? Because, be honest, for sure you hear about ABRs and exam. For sure you learn about, let's say your, children, the cousin, maybe your siblings, the kid, or something like this. Like you heard about exam, you heard about how far they go already, how people do, how well, YouTube, you watch how people play at a certain age. Yes. So you have to be very clear what you want to achieve, because like just now I say, right, children are born to play. It is about how you guide them to want. Actually, like I say, it's you want, because they only want to play, right? So my job is, let's say my music lesson, right? So my job is I make the learning very interesting, very fun, very interactive, so they can absorb and learn very quickly. Then this is like one lesson with me. Wow, they know everything very fast because there's game, there's color, there's music going on. It absorbs, okay? But when they go home, me is 1 day, cannot fight with 6 days, you know? You go home that 6th day, right? First day they can still remember, second day they can remember. After that they cannot remember already. Then the day before you come, you want to practice a bit. At the beginning can, when they just learn C, D, E. When Mary Had a Little Lamb come, cannot already. E, D, C, D, E, E, then the back will cannot move on. That's where like whether they can move through or they cannot move through. So don't worry for those parents who are like first time sending your kid, you know, first time having your first child, you want to send your kid to music lesson. I arrange let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I arrange 5 different scenarios. You see which one you want, then I will tell you how it will progress from there. Okay, so 5 wow, I have to say very quick. 5. So I will just check on the chart I write just now, okay? So number 1, learning just for leisure build interest. Yeah. This one, so this one break into 2, with parents' guidance and without parents' guidance. You follow the lesson, like what teacher do at home, you follow up, practice. Even if they are okay already, no, this one is not like coloring, you know, wow, color very nice already, put one side. 3 days later, hand in. Cannot. This one you color already, then you don't continue like topping up, will forget. So you practice, even though you know already, you still continue play until the next day lesson. Wow, very good, very familiar. Learn new things. So you will be very surprised how fast they go. Like I got students start at maybe 3 plus 4. Then now 5, going to learn grade 1 already. Like I want to slow down also cannot, because he's like, he understands so well and he can just move on. Okay, then second one, want to nurture them and let music be part of their life. Okay, this one is slightly similar to the first one. Okay, you want to nurture them, then want to see how much you want them to have music in their life. It's like a long-term thing. Same thing. So it will be the same. If you follow, if you have parents' guidance, right? Yeah, it will move through very smooth. Without, it will be like the first thing we say. After a while, they'll come in. No interest already. I don't like anymore. Very difficult. I don't want. Yeah, you will hear that. Okay, third one. Oh, sensitive, what's that? One exam that might help. Oh, one exam that might be helpful to DSA. Is DSA? Yeah, I just learned that like a few years ago. Direct school admission. Okay, so this one with parents' guidance, of course, like because I feel like people who want to aim with DSA, you know, in case it can be useful, you know, as the time comes. Definitely, people who want to aim for DSA, definitely, I guess a lot of tuition going on, a lot of other extracurricular going on, right? They have to hit certain kind of. I'm not very sure lah. So definitely they're very busy, right? Definitely won't have enough time to practice one. If they want to aim for DSA, which is like after P6, then from P1 to P6 you need to be at least grade 5. If I remember correctly, I did help the children with DSA the last time. So I think I have to be at least grade 5, theory also. Yeah. Then it will be rushed, you know. So how to manage the time, all this? We can talk about it at the next video. Okay. Okay, number 4 and 5 is somehow number 4 and 5 is somehow matched, and I'll be very straightforward and say, so don't hate me if like it sounds like you. Okay, because this is like we have to be very honest with ourselves, then we can properly guide the children, right? That's why I'm very honest one. Sometimes if let's say when I teach the children, right, something go wrong, I'll be like, I'm so sorry, I make a mistake. Let's change then. Then they'll be like, then they're so funny, they will be like, but they can remember better. So never mind. Oh, okay, I pretend. It's like, oh, I want them to have exam, but I want it to be leisure first to see whether they got interest or not. Then I continue. Then I say, okay, but that means in the future when they move already, they feel like they like it, you want them to take exam, right? They say, then the mother is like, yeah, but for now it's leisure first. I say, then I'll go like, yeah, I understand. We want to build the interest, see whether she like it or not. We see whether she like which direction, like exam direction, or she enjoys playing music, like just the music. then parents say, yes, because I want her to like music first. Then if whichever she like, the best is she continue playing music. Okay, so you say already, of course I guide the children in the best interest they have, right? Then, hard truth, when the parent found out, okay, I said, wow, she learned very good. I give her Frozen song, I mix with. But because for me, I will mix. Because I feel just by pop song, the learning technique is not so much compared to classical song. So I mix. Then like the parents say, okay, we want to, whichever way is okay as long as she loves music, she like to play piano. Then of course, she like the pop song more or the Disney song more because they can relate. You give them a classical song like, I never hear before, I don't know. So I mix pop song mixed with classical song so that they can they can learn both sides. Then you found out she more lead to this one, right? Then when I tell the parent, yeah, she more lead towards the leisure song, but don't worry, I will teach together with the syllabus at the same time, so she will still progress, plus she can do what she like. Then it flip, parent flip. Like, huh? No, learn piano she can play already, it's exam already. Then learn for what if don't have exam? Her cousin already learned until grade 2 Okay. That's why I say it's a lie, right? At the beginning they say until so nice, you know, like I want her to learn at her pace, towards her interest, because I want it to be with her for a long term. And then suddenly want to change. You change slowly can, but you suddenly change. She take away all the Disney song plus in the exam song. They say take an exam. That's why I say it's a lie, right? So you have to be very clear because the children is very blurred. You say I can play what I want, then now you want me to take exam. Then the parents will go asking, then you still want to learn or not? Exam, you still want to learn or not? So this is actually another topic. If you ask your children a question, right? If you give them a choice to choose already, you cannot change already. If you don't want them to choose, you don't ask. This is definitely going to be another different topic one, because if I say here, it's going to be, you will watch until tomorrow. Okay, because then you keep asking, then the children say, no, then I don't want to learn. The parent continue. So you want to learn or not? So you still want to learn or not? I don't want already lah. But we learned so long already lah. You still want ma? You still want? Then the children say, okay. Then continue. But of course the children is not suffering here lah. Hard truth lah, okay? Not every children that come to piano lesson or music lesson enjoy the lesson. So what I do in my best is I let them enjoy the lesson here, at least they come, right? Then when they go home, of course, it will really be her practice and how the parent put them to the piano, right? And I think this is really going very long. Let me know if you like a part 2. Or you can tell me which part you want to be more detailed. Then we can talk more about it. Okay? So third one. Okay, third one is a really short one. Okay? Which is, don't be shy to ask to sit into the class. I mean, if you want to sit into a class, yes. Don't be shy to ask the teacher, say, can I sit into the class, please? You all don't speak like that, right? May I sit in the class? Ask nicely. Most of the teacher, I think they will be very happy if you want to sit in. So I'll break down into 2 scenarios, okay? First one is child behaving normally when parents is around, okay? But of course, parents must behave also. You don't sit in behind, then teacher say something, you'll be like, yeah, a boy, follow. You know, you will give the teacher a shock. Like teacher talking something, like sometimes definitely children will move around, right? So let's say the children just shift your beat, then the mommy says, boy, don't move, girl. Then you give both of them a shock. Okay, of course parents must also behave. Then another scenario is like if your children don't behave properly when you are around, you know, I'm gonna be honest, children know how to pick. It's true, they know how to pick. They know who to should I use the word bully? They know who to step over. Okay lah, nicer. They know who to step over. I think I go off again. This one definitely cannot put in here, okay? So They know who to pick. So if your children cannot really behave very well with you around, then sadly you have to move out of the class. What I do is, if the children don't behave when parents is around one, right, I have to ask the parent to move out. Then during the class, any part that is like important for them to practice at home, I will record down. Then I will send to any one of the parents. Then I said, this is the part which is important for her to practice at home, please take note. Yeah, I will record and send. Then at least at home they know what to do, they know, because sometimes parents really want to help, they want to sit in and they want to take note of them doing correctly or not at home. But yeah, like I said, children know how to pick. So I'm sorry, hard truth. So at least at home the parent can see, oh, wrong, oh, mistake, you know? It really helped a lot. Then another one, I say if the children behave properly when parents is around also, right? So that one will be very good. Teachers should be actually very happy, because in a class, I will teach, I'll help them learn, help them understand, like we have story of different notes, what party they go to, who's next coming, like elephant E or something, so they can remember really, really good. Then parents, of course, they learn together. I'm okay. I will say like, parents, you want to sit in the class or not? At the start of like, just sit in together, learn together, it's okay one. Because when they go home, they know what's going on, right? They can actually guide the children to practice the correct thing. Like I say, my one day cannot fight with their six day at home. I'm very happy if the parent want to sit in, then at home they can actually help guide them. Their progress will be very smooth and surprisingly fast. Yeah, that's it for number 3. This is a really short one. But then again, like I say, right, every family have their own timetable. So any question you feel like you want to ask more, just comment below. Even if you see this video like 1 year later, right, just comment below. Anytime if I look back the comment, if I see, I will still do the video one. Unless like it's already done, then you can just click on the other video. If it's very simple one, I will answer you at the bottom. If it's like something that can talk more longer and to understand better about how your children behave, why they behave like that, and also for teacher, like why they behave like that in class, yeah, I can answer that. I will definitely make a different video for everyone. Okay? Okay, I think that's it for today. I think I might be talking really fast. Because like I say, it could be quite a long video, right? Especially if I'm the one talking, it will go So if you like this video, please share it to your friends so everyone can learn together. Subscribe, and I will see you next time in our chat room. Bye bye. Your children learn. Back to my chat room where